going on there, guys? WillyBro52 here with a new segment called Road to Becoming a Better Yu-Gi-Oh Player. In this segment, I'm going to talk to you guys about how to become from a beginner, how to start as a beginner to become a pro Yu-Gi-Oh player. I'm not saying that I myself am a pro Yu-Gi-Oh player, but I have the tips that can help both me and you become better Yu-Gi-Oh players. Alright, so if you're starting off playing Yu-Gi-Oh, you're going to want a nice mat. Before you buy your cards, before you buy sleeves, before you buy anything, you want a nice mat. Mats are going to keep your cards and your calculators and your dice really clean. So here we're going to go into it. Alright. So one thing, when you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, you get your hands dirty from touching all these cards, and if you're eating something, you might be getting your hands dirty. So I always tell people to make sure to wash their hands, or to always carry like a small little sanitizer bottle, and that's a great way to keep your hands clean and to not gunk up your cards. Alright, so when you're starting off playing Yu-Gi-Oh, you're gonna want sleeves. These are Ultra Pro sleeves. There's two main type of sleeves in Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, two main companies. There's Ultra Pro, and then there's Player Choice. Ultra Pro is more of a This is a here. Let me find it. Ultra Pro is more known for its rough type back, nice tight fit, and their logo at the top of the card. Some people don't like that, but Ultra Pro, one of the top ones. And then Player Choices are, this isn't a Player Choice, this is a Konami official sleeve, but this is more like a Player Choice sleeve, where it has a not a rough, but more of like a silk type, like smooth texture on the front, and no like logo or anything on the top. It's just smooth, and it slides really nice. Like, there's more of a resistance on the Ultra Pro than there is on the Player Choice, but it's a preference, and also in shuffling. So you're gonna want to get sleeves. I have sleeves here. They can range from $4 all the way up to $7, depending on what brand you buy. Alright, so to go along with those sleeves, you're gonna want to buy a deck. And if you're starting off as a beginner Yu-Gi-Oh player, which like I did, I bought the Dragon Structure deck, and it helped me build up to building Chaos Dragons. But you can buy any structure deck you want. You can buy the 6 Sam structure deck, which is also good at starting off, or you could just buy cards by themselves to build a deck. So when you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, you're gonna want dice. I carry my dice in a little pouch. I make sure to carry more than 10 dice because it might involve counters, and I carry a wide variety of dice. I carry smaller dice. I carry 20-sided dice when I'm counting huge counters. Red dice, see-through dice. Just have a good amount of dice, because you will lose them. Trust me, you will lose them, and especially with the small ones, you will lose them. So yeah, dice are necessary and are needed when playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Alright, so when you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, you're gonna want also something to hold your deck in, and boom. This is more of an expensive deck mod. This is a Magic leather deck box, really nice. You can get it for $20. But yeah, see, I have my sleeves and a deck box. You want one that has a nice tight fit. This one actually has a magnetic fit to it. It closes magnetically. This is one I say pros might want to buy this, but if you're like a young Yu-Gi-Oh player or just wanting to become a pro, you can buy a I think they sell them for like $5. I think Monsters sell them for $10, double-sided. You can get the Ultra Pro single ones, but I prefer the double one because it's easier, because you can keep your side and extra deck, or you could keep your main deck separate from it. So a nice good carrying case is really good for your cards. Also, you're gonna want, when you're getting to Yu-Gi-Oh and you start getting more cards, you're gonna want a nice binder. Preferably, I like binders that have the attachable ones. The ring binders they can fit more cards, but to be truthfully honest, they're not going to hold the cards as better. They're going to slide out. If you drop it, you're most likely going to get cards flying out. And these binders are okay for, I think if you're showcasing smaller cards, you should put in this. You can buy, these are like the Nationals and YCS binders you can buy. Or you can buy the Ultra Pro binders or the Monster binders. They're really good if you're starting out, and they have the sleeves and they hit on the side. So if you do drop this, unfortunately, the cards won't go flying everywhere. Other things you're going to need when playing Yu-Gi-Oh! If you're playing at your locals or you're trying to become professional, you don't need an iPod, but you need some way of calculating damage. Some people use a regular calculator, graphing calculator, You can use pen and paper. That's one of the best ways to do it, but you can make mistakes. So sometimes I use my iPod and I just use the calculator, calculating damage. And well, automatically if you buy an iPod, it automatically comes with the calculator app. Or if you want to, and you have like a phone or an iPhone or any type of 4G phone, you can download Dueling Deck, and this is a really cool. You can see my face. This is a really cool type of app. It lets you you can see the camera, but it lets you calculate your opponent's score with your own. By like, let's say we'll take 5,800. See, and it calculates your score. So having some sort of like device to help you calculate damage is really good in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because funny story, I was actually playing someone last week at locals, and we were both using the same dual deck, and we were both I had attack for 2,500, but she ended up he or she ended up minusing it from my life points, and then she ended up attacking with my monster in the same game. But I was like, no, you made a mistake. So it's always important, everyone, make sure you do your damage calculation, and when your opponent says, hey, I'm gonna do the calculation for both of us, don't let them do that. Everyone does their own life points and keeps track of both players' life points, because this is how you get into mistakes. And if they make a mistake and it ends up affecting you, you have no way of proving that they made a mistake because you have no like collateral. So this was just a little segment we like to call Road to Becoming a Better Yu-Gi-Oh! Player. And just if you like this, make sure to like in the comment section below, and comment on what we should do next, different things we should do. And if this video gets 10 more likes, I'll probably do another video. I just want to know if you guys may enjoy a segment like this, if you may want to see more of these segments, if you want to see more duels or things. But yes, this will be a segment every week called Road to Becoming a Better Yu-Gi-Oh! Player. This is WillyBro52. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. WillyBro52 signing out.